Blub blub everyone, welcome to Shadows of Forbidden Gods. Today, we are trying to get the evil beneath to work. As you can see, we already tried some stuff because we had to. Because this god is kinda stupid, I think. Because this is the first god I've ever played that actually is kinda shit in the beginning. And I mean really shit. Now, okay, I should read this. There. So beneath the earth, something nightmarish is growing. Larger than kingdoms, this vast mass of tentacles insinuates its way through the tunnels and caverns, seeking flesh to consume to grow yet more. This god revolves around creating death. Yeah, which is totally fun. Consuming it and growing, expanding across the underground map, which is impossible in the beginning, which is kind of the problem, to reach more humans to consume until you can destroy them in a final battle between the surface dwellers and the evil beneath the earth. Neat. This god grows, I wish, and breaks seals by devouring using its tentacles. That is a lie. This is basically a lie. It must grow a tentacle, add feast for the god thing modifiers to a location its tentacle goes through, then retract it to feed. That is also not really true. From what we know now. From trying stuff out. Growing the heart of the creature allows you to grow more tentacles. How many? Who knows? Game doesn't say. And break seals let them grow longer. How long? Game doesn't say. Kinda disappointed in this one. Eventually you will grow large enough to pull ships, cities under the surface, at which point you must exterminate and devour humanity or be killed yourself. Sure, let's give it a random modifier. The rest, I mean, look at this. We have turn limits, orcs, deep ones, elves. We have everything on. The alliance is vulnerable. There's actually the default I've seen, which is kind of good. I like that it's the default. Makes sense. None of this... You know, Pangea would actually work with this one better than the island bullshit. Because if I roll a map now, and the map is full of islands, we're screwed. Basically. I don't even know if my tentacles can grow over the water, but I guess it can. I leave it normal to have, you know, 1 or 2 islands. And hopefully we're under the main continent. Hopefully. We have holy orders. I changed the number of witches because the default is 3 witch covens. And the rest is just normal. They can call conclaves, you have magical arms race. Chosen one respawns, since that is how you should play, apparently. Even though it's really, really fun if you can just kill them and then you just, you know, enjoy. Wow. Instant awareness? Oh, come on, game. What the fuck are you doing to me? Are you the chosen one? Otherwise, I'm really pissed right now. Nope, nope, you're not. You just, yeah, you just know. You just know that, you know, you don't know that there's an underground, but you know my plans. That is so dumb. So that's where we are. It's not that bad. We had worse maps. Okay. There are some dwarfs here, which is kind of interesting, and we could try to deal with that. Hopefully they don't see us. Okay, we have some tentacles. We cannot regrow them, so don't retract them, is what we learned. Because that would be too fair. Okay, what's above us? So from here, this tile can go up here in this city. Yeah, we know this one. Security 6, at least not as bad as with the other maps. My god, okay. Do you have... Oh my god, it even has sewers. We can start a plague. Beautimous. Absolutely beautimous. Okay, how do we do this then? Where's a coven? Please tell me there's also a coven nearby. Oh, there is one here. That's not that bad. It's not great, it's not close enough, but it's not bad either. There's a coven here, that's good. And there's a coven here. This one is completely useless. Yeah, I'm not going to interact with that one. But I probably will interact with this one, and I'm definitely going to interact with this one. I think this is where we start. And you have 2 locations to Shadow from the beginning. That's kind of neat. Okay, again, we want to, you know, keep people busy. Or we're doing shit. We have the Supplicant. We get some abilities at the beginning. Apparently, you leave evidence when you feed, which is also stupid. And you can have this. Automatically removes an evidence modifier from a location the agent is in. Has a 100 turn recharge. So you can basically use this, let's be realistic, 3 times. Which is, not great. We have Creature of the Dark. Has +1 to all stats while underground. Or +1 to all stats while in location connected to a different map level. Which is here. That could actually be useful. I'm gonna take that. Just because this will make this easier to break. And I think they will go no, they will not. I think they will actually go here first. Although it doesn't make much difference. We're gonna get an agent, and since we have to infiltrate if we want to feed, I think it's still the best to get the Trickster or the Courtier. And I think I'm gonna go with the Courtier this time, because we haven't seen him last time. The Exile basically is a death trap. Never take the Exile. Exile sucks. I don't like him. You can get a lot of power from them, but not great. Spellbind I haven't tried. The Aristocrat is kind of nice. I wish we could get the Harvester. Harvester can drive people insane, which is kind of neat. The Baroness would be kind of interesting to make some vampires. I've never made a vampire, but I know she can do it. Especially, and we just found that out in a test that I just did. If you have a Seat of a Holy Order infiltrated, which is not that hard usually, you can actually make them create vampires. I just don't know what these vampires would do. If they would be already aligned with us, even though the Holy Order is not. But, you know, at the minimum, they would be a distraction that the others need to kill. And they would create more of them. Once the Baroness would infect them with the virus. Or with whatever vampirism is. In this universe. So, Courtier it is, I think. And we go here. This is going to be their main city where we will cause a lot of problems. And I'm actually inclined to get the -3 security for him, because then he could basically take the city right now. But also, the noble connections are just so much better, because it's for every city. He's just so good. The 150 gold is not that worth it. But I'm going to take the noble connection. So the city for him already only has 5 security. That's really good. And if he just takes these locations on the side here, that's going to be down to 3, which is actually doable. And then we can get the sewers, and then we're good. So what you're doing, you're going here, and you take this fortress. 19 turns. How strong are these? Yeah, that's fine. We have to get through that. That's the beginning, as always. Beginning always sucks. You, my friend, will go to the Coven, though. I want the Coven on my side. Quickly. Otherwise, we can't do shit, because apparently our god is absolutely an imbecile and can't do shit right now. It's kind of sad. I can't move a tentacle. Like, you know, I have no control over this army. These are armies. I can't actually do anything right now. There is no death here, so I can't feed. I mean, modifiers. Nope. No death, no death, no death, no death. Can't feed. So, no idea what we do. We'll just try to start some plague here to get some death, and then we can feed. Because the only... this drag bodies under is a tentacle-related thing. You can only do that 4 hexes away from the nearest tentacle. I don't know how that interacts with above and down. You know, maybe that is just one edge. I don't know. Bring the food, though, is without any distance limitation, which is good. But the further it is away, the more awareness you create, which sucks. Awareness and... what's the other one? Awareness of the underground, that is. And temporary panic as well. So you actually increase panic with this. Weird. And yes, you can eat your own agents, which is not my favorite, let's be honest. Let's see what happens when we break the first seal. We need 15% death somewhere. Or, you know, altogether to eat to break the first seal. We only have 6 seals. The other gods have 9 seals. And I've read that now, you know, a few seconds ago, because I actually didn't spoil myself for this one, which makes this even more frustrating, unfortunately. And I'm sorry for everyone watching, because I know that this is frustrating when I'm frustrated, and I am definitely frustrated. I'm very sorry. Use Baroness to hold the Chosen One in check using daughter spawns as minions. Ooh, that's kind of nice. We could also get an ogre for her if we actually want her to fight in the underground. Those are very strong. Although she would need a lot more command. She could have 1 ogre. So if she has 9 command, she could have gotten 3 ogres and has 30 menace at minimum. But goddamn, would she be able to fight, I tell ya. She would be able to fight like crazy. But to get her, we basically need to get this abbey. Infiltrate it and shadow it to 66% of the minimum and then desecrate it. And then we can get her. It's a really hard thing to do sometimes. Especially if these bastards trying to push away shadow again. But otherwise, that's all we can do. We just wait. And hope that the world is trying to murder each other. We already have some enshadowed population. It must be the dwarves, right? There's no shadow here yet. Infiltration. I also wish these overlays would be a bit better. Is this broken again? Yep, map views are broken again. Good stuff. Don't know why. It did work on the first map. But once we re-rolled, and we had to re-roll a few times, that just broke. Sadness. And I really like this game, guys. This is such a cool game. And you could, from the principle that this game uses, you could literally make a Stellaris version of this one. 100%. It would also make sense in space if you just don't have an agent, but like a Dark Order or something. That is represented also by tokens, but you know, not one guys, but more like a group of people that is infiltrating a solar system or something. It would totally work. Such a neat idea as well, but we have some war, which is kind of nice, but only against the hordes of Orkies. Do we have a lot of Orkies? That is a big mess of orcs. We could actually help with that. And try to boost them a little bit. Not many elves on this map. Very little elves. With how many settlements did we start? Oh, down there, the world panic effects are also interesting. Heroes can explore ancient ruins. Rulers will start funding heroes. Chosen one can call conclaves. Chosen one can progress their quest at 25%. That's not far away. Heroes can spawn minions. Heroes can try to defeat you at 75%. And 80% the chosen one can fulfill the prophecy. So at 80% we basically, you know, he just goes there, does 5 turns, and we die. If he's not busy. Ooh, we have some deep ones from the start. That's kind of nice. We just need to make sure they reach 300%. And that would be kind of good. Another good distraction. Let's get the Witch Coven first, and then we'll see how things stand. The most important thing is creating death. Okay, Supplicant has the Coven. Also, the Supplicant looks kind of weird in this one. A writhing mass of tentacles with a mask. Perfect. Get the Coven. That's the most important thing right now. Took a lot of turns already to get there, which is not nice. And more people are aware already. I don't like that they started with awareness. And yes, we have some dwarves that are enshadowing, which is okay. It is something. We have the Druid event. I don't have any menace, so I don't care. Yeah, we know all these. I'm gonna turn the hints off at some point. I was just hoping I get some for this god, but I didn't get any, unfortunately. More religious tension. Yeah, please, please murder each other. Hero redeemed. Crystal Smith. Okay. We infiltrated a coven. For some reason, faster than he did this one. That's kind of weird. Because they have the same amount of intrigue and he started earlier. So what we want to do is... let's lay low for a second. And then we'll just do Dark Worship. And just push some shadow out so they are busy. Again, the more bullshit they have to deal with, the better is our life will be. So, that should have helped. Yes. We're now at a baseline of 5. This is not a capital city, which is good. The ruler's intrigue stat sucks. The air would be better. But we can push this down to 4 and then to 3 with him. So let's do that. Let's just infiltrate this fortress. We can't lay low here, unfortunately, but that's okay. I don't like partially information. Don't care. Pleasant surprise. Just as the courtier signs his letter. Oh, this might be a courtier event. With a flourish, readying the orders for the cult to distribute a messenger dog. Scrambles to him with the news. The cult's ranks in the Jiaku castle had a traitor and extortioner recording every transgression of the royal laws. He and his evidence could have proven troublesome, but unbelievably, he came to collect his ransom in person and subsequently disappeared for that. Your agent crumples the letter and reaches for a new one. So, a pleasant surprise, we gain some challenge progress. Or we can imply our involvement and get even more challenge progress, but also menace and profile, which I don't really want. Basically, I don't want profile. Menace I don't really care about. But 32, no, 32 would be too much. I think the 12 are fine. It's just one turn that we gain. That's cool. I like the courtier for those events. They can be really, really strong. There's my laying low done. Let's get Dark Worship down. We have very little profile and menace. And Dark Worship, basically what it does is it pushes 150% shadow out from this location. It adds 20 menace to the Coven, but that doesn't make a difference because 20 menace is nothing. You can actually do that a few times and it would still be fine. But usually just doing it once is enough to get shadow out of here. And it can go to basically 150% to these, to one of these. Or, you know, like 50%, 50%, 50%, maybe 100 here, 50 here. We'll see how it goes. Maybe we do this twice, that could be fine. Because they will never gain any more menace after that. If we do play our cards right. We could lose a power. Our power is worthless, so cool for challenge progress. That's actually really good. Yeah, that would finish this. 10 turns to 1. Perfect. Look at that. Done. Dark Worship. Good. Really good, actually. We have 40 coins with you. Increasing intrigue would be nice, but I want... The thing is, you could bribe the guards, and the guards being bribed could give you, like, an extra 2 security. So we could push the city security down from 3 with our special ability down to 1. Which would be amazing, but we need 35 gold for that or something, or 25. If I give her 20 gold, I can't do this, but it would get more intrigue, which would put it down to 2. Let's do this, and maybe we rob someone first. That could be kind of nice. Ooh, okay. We have 75% enchantment. And 75 into 75. Okay, this will increase in enchantment now rather quickly. That's neat. These guys will push towards each other normally as well. No, they don't. Probably next turn. What can we do? We could do this again and really push Shadow here. This will already, you know, make them do something against that, which is okay, I guess. We increased our profile. Let's just wait, lay low for a second, see how it develops. While we are doing this, how much money do you have? You have good money. After infiltrating, I could just rob them. And get that money and then bribe the guards here. I think that's something. I haven't robbed much in this game. And that is not smart. Because that can give you so much good money. And you could actually get some minions too. Which would be neat. And it's only 4 turns. Look at that. With his intrigue. Pretty good. Problem is a lot of menace and profile. I should lay low first. But I don't have a good place here. I can't lay low here. I would need to lay low in a city. It's not great, but I'm still gonna do it. It's only 1 progress per turn because we haven't infiltrated anything. But already it's only 25 turns to infiltrate. And we can push that down a bit more. Especially if I get more intrigue. Yes, get intrigue. More heroes redeemed. Laying low has been done. Good. That is so quick now. I'm thinking of doing this whole this worship again. Why can't I? Dark worship, there it is. Oh, and we can't do the holy dark worship, which is only 60% shadow. And you're trying to drive the shadow back. That's okay. Because you only need... you need 14 turns. I should wait until she does that. You're just completing training. Can I instead influence? That's 12 turns. That's a lot. But it's still okay, I think. We'll just do this. Then she will be finished as well. We get a lot more influence in the Coven. I really hope that spills over, but I'm not sure because we're getting 100 points. We only need 160, and in 12 turns... in 12 turns this might be already done by one. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's invest in here, and let's get their influence towards us. Do you have a good... You have no tenants. Ah, shit. No, you have Dark Worship. That's good. You have already spreading shadow. Good, 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 good. If you align with us, which you will be once we level up once. Okay. Because then we could give them, with the push that we're doing, we could probably give them healers really quick so they spread plague. That's what I want. Because plague means death. Death is good. Basically, what we want with this god, if I understand this correctly, is we want to destroy everyone. The more death, the better. If every city collapses, we are happy. I'd actually would like to go around with some magic and spawn some undead as well, but, you know, the more they suffer in terms of dying, in terms of unrest and murdering each other, the better for us, because that means we can feed more. So, if we can make plagues that, you know, go really rampant, that would be good for us. So I want to start a plague, any plague, and get the freaking plague doctor. Because with her, or them, I don't know, we would be in an amazing position. We could just boost plagues without concern. Because we don't care about anything else. Basically. We could boost plagues. Technically, you can give these guys human sacrifice for more death, but I don't think that's good. Just make them spread plagues is better, in my opinion. The shadow will be nice to just distract people. Wars. We want to start as many wars, so maybe the Baroness would be good. Not the Baroness, sorry. The Aristocrat. Because the Aristocrat can create strife between people, between nobles, between stuff. Yeah, if you have a plague or a famine, she can help fix this. If the plague is strong enough, we don't care, because the plague will just come back. But she can fix this and then implicate, or through the vote to fix it, they would split the nobles. Some would say yes, some would say no, and those would be opposed to each other and would try to kill each other then. Which is what we want. So maybe that's a good strategy for this. Sun begins to set. Neat. We're getting some shadow. That's fine. Some world panic. Whoever cares. We have some unrest here, which is kind of nice. Don't know where that came from. But, you know, unrest is always good. And this unrest is climbing. And you are still laying low. Yeah, it's not the best laying low. But I don't want to drive them up that fast right now. We need to create some... Maybe I should. Just because we need to create some death. And you are as good with lore as you are. Oh, the plague will take forever. Maybe I should just push. I should just get the sewers. The rest doesn't matter right now. Still 21 turns. Oh, yeah, I wanted to rob first. No, I need to wait. I need to bide my time. Unfortunate. It's not great because it will slow us down a little. Hopefully we can make that back. There we go. Orcish Upstart is doing stuff. Good stuff. Family and shadowing. Good. From... Okay, it's just two people that are related to each other sharing the shadow. That's kind of fine. We have the Xi'an Circle. And the Xi'an Circle will be aligned with us now, I think. Yes. Because we will push them up by 100 in a second. And maybe then we will push out some darkness again. We'll see. Because this doesn't even cause menace or profile. This is so good. Okay, we laid low. We need to rob someone. And these are very easy to rob. So, let's just rob the treasury. We don't only want 35 bucks. I want all of it. Give me all. 4 turns. Easy. We have influenced the Holy Order. We're at 116. Good. That means the next for the healers that comes up very soon. 13 turns and we can spread more shadow. You know what? I'm going to give you lore. Ah, that would mean I need you down here for the plague, but that's actually maybe not that bad. I think that's fine. Let's do that. Let's give you some lore. Because then you can do the plague a little bit faster. Shadow driven back, good. Because now you can also spread faster with the shadow. Yes, give me all your money, thank you. Nemesis, okay. They gain a personal dislike. So she would act against me. Well, that's fine. Oh, it's the heir. Because we stole all her money. Well, oops. I'm kind of sad that my power is very useless right now. I can't really do anything. I'm just sitting in the underground throbbing. With writhing tentacles. Great stuff. Okay, so what we can do now, we sacrifice a turn. Or maybe we can't. Why can I not bribe the guards? There it is, bribe the guards. 1 turn. We could also recruit some sellswords if we wanted to, and I think we will. But first, let the sewers be infiltrated. So we bribe the guards. And we have some war between the horde. Good, good, good. And now there's only a security of 1 here, which is huge. Because that means we can infiltrate this in 13 turns. Perfect. Instead of 25, that's a few turns we gained. Wards established. I don't like that. You little bastards. And we can influence these guys again. So what you're going to do for me now is... You're going to do... Spread the plague. And then what I want is... I want more acolytes. And I want preaching. I want you to converse things. More acolytes will give them more money, which is nice. But I think the next thing we will do is preachers. I want them to... you know, get more people involved. Into their faith. I don't like this, though. We don't even have any enchantment, you bastard. So... We're doing Dark Worship in 4 turns, so this was basically pointless. Because this should go instantly to 100%, hopefully both of them. That would be good. We could do this here as well. Maybe we get an agent soon that can do that. But first we need the plague. And their wards, yeah, they will work against Shadow, and it's nice that they're spending turns setting those up. But they won't work against the plague. So that's kind of nice. And that's our actual goal. We don't really care about the Shadow this time. It's a nice thing that exists. More Dark Worship, yep, 100% right there. Well done, girl. And another 100%, and that should push this really hard now. Yep, good, good. Would be better if we had this infiltrated, though. We might want to do that. I'm gonna lay low for a second here, just because I can. Unfortunately, you didn't get more enchantment, but that's fine. You must have docks, right? Yeah, we could get these docks. Do you have... You have an arcane secret that we could... Prophecy of Doom. Oh, yeah, we can do that too. We can make them spread madness. But what we could do is we could just taint this arcane secret for them to go insane when they read it. The Alchemist for you. That's kind of nice. Yes, give me some shadow here. We could get some money, but you know what? A city 50% enshadowed for free? Yes, please. And these will gain more shadow from it. That's kind of nice. And the Abbey. I want the Abbey to be enshadowed. That would be amazing. And I don't want it to be destroyed at all. If possible. Which will be hard if we start the plague here. But I would love to get the Baroness and just make another order, another holy order into vampires. How cool would that be? And they would definitely kill. That's what vampires do. That would play right into our god. Maybe that is the strategy we're doing here. 6 more turns. You are done. You're trying to... Nope, you don't. No one's driving the shadow back? No one is driving the shadow back. Okay, cool. That's fine with me. So what can you do? We're so low in profile and menace. That's so good. Even though we're a writhing mass of tentacles, which, you know, without a face. You're actually allied. That's not good. I don't like that. The aristocrat could actually make that go away. With a little bit of luck. So I could go here and make the shadow spread faster. And I think it would be better here. Ooh, there's another one we could taint and desecrate. That would probably be better. Oh, the security is so low. I think I'm gonna go take the docks here. Didn't you have... Oh, they might have killed the deep ones. No, here's the deep one called. But I could start up another one here. Again, good distraction. And it's just taking the docks, which he should still do very quickly. There's only security 1. That's basically nothing. There's security 0 here. Let's go here and let's infiltrate the docks. Don't care about the library. We'll taint the secret maybe if we can. But I don't need the library for that. I only need the library to actually get the secret. What we do in the shadows, new episodes each Friday with Gary. Yeah. Nice things in the shadows. And the throbbing terrible hamster. Oh yes. I found a size 40 Gaia planet. I will call it Gary. Wow. How nice. Thank you. Can we do anything down here? I've just ignored it. And I don't like that I ignored it. Because it's basically, you know, where our god is. We don't even need to awake. We literally are awake. But I can't do anything. There's no death anywhere. I can't... It annoys me. Let me see. I don't have this. So what is my map view for death? Diplomacy, infiltration, awareness, modifier, death. There's a bit of death there, which is useless to me. It's not worth it. Just 4%. That is so far away from my nearest tentacle. That's like... You have an upstairs. So 1... 2. Basically 3 or 4 away. That would generate a lot of awareness. We don't want that. Someone is in shadowing. Good, good. It's probably from here. Yes, the air and the ruler. Good. Well done, guys. And you are in shadowing. Perfect. Oh, it was probably you that we had a message about. You guys will spread shadow for me. Need stuff. You will also spread the plague. Also, I don't see that you do. We still need to eat someone before we can get another agent, so that's kind of shit. Now what it seems... Oh yeah, we found someone who's murdering people. So we could get a tiny bit amount of menace and make them like us. Or dislike us. So if we get menace, they get more. And they will be disrupted. What are you doing? You're just resting and resupplying. Who cares? Why ever you murder people for that, but, you know, that's your business, I guess. Do we care about her? I don't think so. So she could actually, you know, like us. So we get a lot of menace, but in 8 turns that will go away. Not beyond the threshold, unfortunately. And our threshold will definitely go up. We would be at 18. We get a third of the menace as a minimum. The third of the maximum menace will be your minimum menace. Which means we will go down to, what, 18 and a third to 6. If we don't get any more menace at this. I don't know. Should we do this? Maybe it's useful to have them like us. They will not do anything against us then. Or less likely at least. And giving her 12 menace. I mean, you have no menace, so I don't know. Is that important? Where's the chosen one, by the way? Did we watch them? Because I haven't gotten anything from them, so maybe that wasn't the other playthrough, not playthrough, in the other try where we try to fuck around with the mechanics a bit and see how this could actually work. I'm not a fan of this god already right now. I must be convinced hard to actually get a liking to this god. That's you. You are the chosen one. Interesting. I hope we can break her this time. Hello? Okay. Can't watch her. I don't know if we should do this. Let's make her like us. Let's see how that goes. Okay, okay. This is toggle on. There. Now it's on. Also, why does this button not get a, you know, border or something when it's on? That would be so much more clear. Those little things really are missing in this game. And I wish they were there. Basically the UI is quite horrible in terms of feedback and stuff. It's kind of sad. I wish there would have been a bit more work into that. Although I understand why there isn't, because it's a lot of work. And it takes time, and if you don't have that... Reduce tensions. Yeah, you do that, girl. That's fine. Reduce tensions, all good. Infiltrate vast sewers, perfect. Okay, so once we are finished here... with infiltrating the docks... We can't start the cult yet. We need a good hero, actually, to do this. That we have tainted. So that's why the shadow is really good. And we want to spread that. Okay, nothing important. Yeah, you're driving back the shadow. Which is fine. There's still 100% here. And there's 100% here. We could make this into a well of shadows while we're at it. But you need to go down there and start the plague. That's more important. And in the meantime, you can infiltrate the docks here, I guess? There's no shadow here. There is shadow here. You could make this into a well of shadows. Which would take a little bit longer, but it doesn't make a difference, really. But having a 100% infiltrated city... Does this... No, that's not what I want. Does this need 100% infiltrated? In an infiltrated location. So no, just in some infiltration. Normally it says over 0%, but this doesn't do it. I don't know why. But shadow is already spreading here. That's pretty nice. And shadow is spreading here. Although that's kinda nothing. Unfortunately. So yeah, you know what? I will make a wall of shadows soon here. Ooh, you know what we're doing? We're laying low. This is a little bit high there. Orc plunder. Whenever an orc army and orc raiding party formed by a warlord performs a raid settlement action, they take a portion of the wealth back. Okay. I mean, I like that. That should generate some death as well. Again, we could make an orc warlord and just kill one of these guys. And then, you know, command their armies. Because if you have the banner, you can command their armies and just strengthen them. Increase their orcish industry. And then make them generate more armies and just plunder this continent. There is nothing here that could stop them. They are literally a barrier here to the west. These are really small, these kingdoms. But it's fine. We want death, so we want them to murder people. I'm not going to support them, though. I don't think I need to. That would be wasted turns. We can influence the circle again. Good. Now, more elder powers. I need to, otherwise I can't push these down, and I do want that. No. I want them to get preachers. Yeah, they already have another acolyte, which is really, really good. And now I want them to convert people to the faith. Spread the faith. We infiltrated the docks. Oh, the Daughterhood. Basically, I'm gonna read it. I haven't read it in a while. The Daughterhood cult has existed for centuries. Their sect has been weaving through humanity's religious texts and developments. Often their symbols will be found as a small part of a much larger temple, as a concession of the dominant religion to the faith of the Daughterhood. Their preaching unnerves the listener, as they teach that the Creator hates creation and that humanity's very existence is a sin. I mean, it's basically the Catholic Church, kind of, because, you know, how often did God cause everyone to die? So idiotic. A sin which may one day be undone. Despite their blasphemous doctrine, they are tolerated and sought out of their uncanny ability to foresee the future. Their guidance allows crops to be gathered before the storm and villages to be evacuated before the flood. Lately, however, the seeing daughter of the city of Paratio, or Paratio probably, has started screeching in terror, raving that the end has come, and that the time of unmaking is near. Yes, with hentai tentacles. It's great. I'm gonna call her to serve. We need to go down there. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it, if I'm gonna get her. We would need a soul down here to actually spawn her. Yeah, modifiers. Where was that? On 6. There's not even a single soul around. That's kind of shitty. We need people to die. We really need people to die. And they need to die in the desert. Desert or arid land is what you need. To actually spawn a daughter. Or the daughter, actually. The first daughter. Which is basically Eve, I guess. Or something like that. Infiltrate the library, we could. The malign catch would be kind of nice, but no. We will do the malign catch there, but first, we're going to lay low. That's only a 2. Go here and then lay low. So that's quicker. And then we go down and do the plague. Over 100 turns will that take. Annoying. 500 turns is really not much. Oh, the supplicant's name is cleared. Okay, and we lost all of our menace. That's nice. Supplicant receives a letter delivered to her by lawmen no less. A while back, she distracted the guards who were about to stumble upon Sir Angria Baisha in a compromising situation, and though your agent avoided imprisonment because of her connections, her reputation was quite tarred from the crime that had no other culprit to point to. Until yesterday, the hero is called the one who masterminded the mistaken scene, and has since then worked hard and loud to restore your agent's reputation. Another letter came before this one in which she thanked your agent for her selfless act, calling the supplicant a hero in her own right, as well as a friend. How nice. Okay. Therefore, next turn, the lay low is already done. Good. Bam. Good. No longer valid. Nice. We're at minimum. That's good. That's what we want. Let's go down here and start a freaking plague. Non-human social group menace. The queen has been killed. Ooh, they killed this. That means we have a soul, guys. Ooh, you can do a lot of things with a soul. For one, we can spawn an agent there. The harvester would be really nice to have. To drive everyone insane. But so far we can't gain any agent slots, so... You can also have a secret, an arcane secret that you can get there. Would be nice, but... Sadly, we have religious tensions with our guys here, that's not nice. But they already converted people, good. They're preaching, that's what we want. And we have the Deep One cult that is doing things here, but you're not doing anything against them, right? Basic worship, which does nothing. Literally does nothing, by the way. Just making them feel closer. Ah, see, that's not good. You cow, why? What does that exactly do? Halves them. That's not good. Yeah, their menace and profile are way too high. We really need to help them to put that down. I just don't have an agent for this. I need some death, guys. Come on, let me feed. Yeah, death is still way too far away. I need the death here. Plague, guys. The plague is the end-all be-all. Oh, we could poison her. That would take 5 turns. How long do you take? 4. God damn it. Okay, so no poison. You could try to start a plague. It's 18 turns. It's way too long. I'm not gonna do that. Let's get a sellsword. You have money. You're traveling to a quest. So much for your money. But you get more intrigue, which is nice. Oh! Oh, the courtier can just charm her. Perfect. I didn't even see that. You're more in shadowing. Courtier introduces himself. The woman is taken aback by his seeming candor. This is his talent, the bright colors on poisonous flowers and venomous predators, his uncanny ability to appeal to even the most hostile of strangers. He speaks of sweet things, raising her status, wealth to be made between them. Lifelong ties of trust they could weave together with her help, naturally. By the time she realized the things the courtier promises to those below him are not coming true, there'll be no evidence of his crimes for her to point to. Nice. I like him. Okay, so outpost funded. Yeah, they're rebuilding, which is fine. More death. It's all good. And also they're spending money, which makes them, you know, less prosperous. Reach city of Luhu. Good. And we recruit a sellsword. Let's recruit another sellsword. World panic is growing. Yeah, that's just because of the orcs. I don't care. You will start a freaking plague. 9 turns. That's really good. We recruit another sellsword. Let's recruit another sellsword. And you can get some, I guess, intrigue. I think you should have intrigue. You have 3 command, so 3 sellswords are fine. You have 4 command. Ooh, you could actually get a knight and 2 sellswords. If you just had the money, but we could get you some money. With the convocation of Huang. They will probably fight with them, but you know, more death. Mediator, legatus. Oh, the chosen one's mentor already. Okay. 5 sanity and 5 HP from visiting her mentor. Now, she should be there right now, so it's here. So last time, I just went there, killed them, nothing really happened. She lost like, or they lost, whoever that one was, lost like 10 sanity. She's now way too high in sanity. If she is at 10 or 9, I actually would do this. But we need to wait for that, I think. I want her to go mad this time. And yes, we're the good guys, by the way. I want her to go mad. We could push the shadow here too. Because I have nothing to do right now, and why not just push some shadow? I mean, it takes a while, but... And I just got intrigue with you. No, you shouldn't do that. You know what? Go to the Abbey and try to take that over. We'll just infiltrate this holy site. Giant spiders, you don't have any menace, doesn't matter. I'm not going to sacrifice challenge progress for that. You're resting and resupplying. You're completing your training. That's all good. What does the elf do? Are you actually an elf? Yes, you are. Guarding a mage. I mean, I guess. And we started a freaking plague. Oh, this is not good. Why? That's a religious tension. You have some menace, but not too much. That's not good. We can't stop them from doing that. This will be raised. Oh, that sucks. And then we lose our big shadow wells. We could have a well here. But this is really shit. They could do so much good work for us. Maybe doing that twice wasn't good. Maybe the menace of 40 is way too much. Or, hopefully, if we can boost this plague now, cultivate it, we have a lot of menace. But this will not give us a lot of profile, I think. Okay, no, I'm gonna lay low. Not a good place for it, but it's fine. If the Covenant falls, then the Covenant falls. Get some shadow here, good. They have chosen the prophet, cool, whatever. Don't even know what that means. Yeah, they will just kill this. I can't do anything here. It's sad. The witches will die. Whatevs. So many evil schemes. Oh, there's gonna be more. If you can only get some death here. Good death. Not like the bad death. We have 4%. I want a bit more, because we can feed here. Can we even feed here with our tentacles? That would be even better. Oh, yes, we can. That needs to be 4 away, so the tentacles should be able to eat this. I'm not sure how much that gives us in awareness, but it gives us less than if the agents do this, right? If we can even feed from above. Oh, you gain shadow and lose sanity. That's pretty good. Duchess Quinlan Baisha. Listens to the tales about Baroness Mao Chu. You about you. Okay. Oh, because you're enshadowed. Yeah, that's fine. Haha, lose some sanity. That's neat. We need to get the malign catch going as well. Infiltrate the holy site. Good. I think we're going for malign catch now. Interesting. So we have some shadow spreading, and they're not doing too much against that. It would be nice if we get some malign catch here and help these guys. But we could also get the malign catch here and make these guys mad. If we could get this to 66% shadow, I could desecrate it. And that would be a new well of shadows like this one. Which is now dead. And the faith has been completely destroyed. Freaking holy order garbage. Where do you sit? Can I see this? And I'm influencing them. I don't know where they sit though. Where's their seat? This is a holy site. This is not the seat of a holy order. This is. They're sitting here. For some reason I'm getting influence. Maybe I have something else where they are. Yes, I do. They're here. I have this enshadowed and infiltrated. That's good. So that's why I'm getting stuff. And also their people are enshadowed. So we are spreading shadow here. Actually, the city could be really important. If I get the seat of the Holy Order. They have so much security though, you bastards, because of that seat. We could infiltrate here and here, that would weaken them. Here, that would weaken them. And that's basically all I can do. That's -3. That would be... Put that to 7. We could bribe the guards. That's then to 5. And 4 because of the courtier. So that could work. And then we could infiltrate the seat of the Holy Order. If I can desecrate this in the meantime, I could get the Baroness as soon as we feed. And make this vampires. Also what I could do, if I get more influence on them, is I could put them to our side. They do have some preachers. But unfortunately, it's not working for us right now. I don't like the charitable works. We would need to pull that back. The safety and ignorance, we would need to pull that back, I think. I mean, destroying arcane sacreds is not bad for us right now. Because they're destroying it for everyone, not just for me. And we'll try to increase that right there. That plague. I'm going to infiltrate here. I'm going to infiltrate these 3 locations and try to take over the city. We have taken over enough of this. We just need the docks. I would like the malign catch, but he needs to do this. The thing is, once he's done with laying low, he will cultivate the disease or make the immunity go away with the novel strain. And the thing is, the novel strain kills the immunity of all connected places as well. By 50%, so that could be good. This is already at 112. This should spread. It is spreading. Good. Good, good, good. And that means death, death, death. So much death. Good stuff. We have 8.5%. I want 15. I want instantly to break the seal. Doesn't make any difference otherwise, I think. Now, you have the Gian Circle. Are you taking this back? Oh, yes, you are. Could you get a seat here? There's no witch coven that has come here, but you have taken it. So they're not dead yet. As long as she exists. As long as she exists. She had 2. Is that you too? I think so. Yes. Yes, both of them are still spreading the religion. So we still have the faith. Well, let's see how long that goes, because that will still spread shadow. The faith still exists. I would like to infiltrate both of these locations then to actually get more influence, because my influence has greatly diminished since I don't have 100% here anymore. But if these would still be in shadow, if these in shadow, I still get a lot of influence. Okay, you're here. Take this over, infiltrate the fortress. Very easy. Good, good. You're watched. I hate these crones. Kill them. Stupid old women. Yes, we had to kill the grannies. We're the bad guys. I know. It's fine. they wouldn't be... So oh, you annoying little cow. What the hell? Why do you do this? 100% Shadowment I want, not 0. Ugh. Mediators. My plague. We still only have 50% here. We're not gaining any is the problem. And this was gaining us here. And that's now pretty much gone. We can still push this with a Well of Shadow in the right place. We don't have that many locations in Shadow anymore. It's not good. Yes, you're done. So do a Novel Strain, I think. Halves the plague immunity in this and surrounding locations. Only halves. That's not really necessary right now. What I actually would need is to just cultivate it. Another 40. Yes. Make a wildfire. I really need enough death here. Oh, this is enough. Okay, let's try to feed. Drag bodies under. There it is. It works. Oh, and it works here too. 13%, 8%. Okay, let's see what this does. First time that we can actually do something with our god. Heart grabs food. The bodies have been pulled directly to the heart mouth of the creature, where they can be devoured without needing a tentacle to devour them. Okay. But they're slowly being devoured, or what's happening? Okay, feast for the god thing, 16%. And from what I know, that's how we break the seal, with 1% per seal point. But we'll see. Maybe this is actually gonna work. God thing eats. The monstrosity has devoured the feast of a god thing, which was an elder tomb. 16% worth of modifier has been consumed. No. Oh, yes, we broke a seal. Yay! What do we get? Another seal breaks. Well, yeah, another. It's the first one. And your god comes closer to their return. Powers unlocked. Grow. We can finally grow tentacles. Grows a tentacle, which you can use to attack using powers or grab food and consume to grow and break seals. Leaves evidence, that is dumb, which heroes can find at the endpoint. Costs 2 HP per hex of distance between the heart and the target. Vile secretion. Starts a plague at 100% strength at a given settlement near a tentacle. Adds 1 evidence to the tentacle's location, which will add awareness of the underground if heroes investigate it, which sucks. But they shouldn't have any reason to go down there. Right? They shouldn't. That's also why I'm not doing smuggler's tunnels, which could be really good to break security. But we could use this now. I hate that this is behind the first seal. This should be there from the beginning. But should that be, I can now start a plague everywhere around us. Oh, that's so good. I could start another plague here. That is huge. Let's start a plague here. Yes, let the plaguing begin. Oh my freaking god. And now we have an evidence at one of the tentacles. There. Okay, sure, whatever. I don't give a crap. I want them to burn. Okay, that's really good. Finally. And we infiltrated the fortress. I still want this. Let's infiltrate this farming community. We're pulling this down. The Deep One cult is helping too, but the cult has a lot of profile and menace. The supplicant could help. Once this is finished, I think we're helping them. And again, the shadow driven back. Bastards. So I have no idea if this would do anything still. You know what? If we can build temples, that would. We have more income. We have worshipping rulers. That's really good. Yes, build some temples. Put something in there. That's the good stuff. Because then they can still spread the plague. That's all we need. I don't care if they actually exist or not. Just as long as they do, that's going to be good for us. Yes, we're spreading the plague like crazy. Good, good, good. I'm thinking of getting another novel strain here, but at the moment I don't think... It's not that important. Laying low is... yeah, I lost my good laying low place. That actually sucks. Okay, lay low for a second. It won't take long. It's good to invest in that right now, because it's very easy. Meanwhile, we're taking this. The enchantment goes on. Good, good, good. You're beginning a quest. Guild in the family. How neat. Yeah, please go unanswered. Their questions unheard. Oh, the courtiers, actually. They have reached some people. Pleads for them to stop. Asking what caused this change. Oh, no, it's all fine. It's all good. Don't know what you're talking about. There are no crimes. No crimes are happening. Just a little murder, you know, just a little plaguing the populace. It's all fine. It's all fun. All good. There's no trouble here. We're just devastating the landscape with corpses everywhere. We could technically feed again once we have a power, and that only gives us 1 awareness, which is much better than with the tentacles, in my opinion. There's my power. And all we need for the next seal... There will be no forgiveness. It's the courtier again. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Personal grudge against them. It's fine. 14% is all I need to get another seal broken. So someone said before turn 100 they got this. I see how they get that, but it's just... You need to have the perfect map, basically, to do that. But if I drag a few bodies under again... What do we have? 13%? I need 14%. 18. There it is. Let's drag some bodies under. Eat them. Nom 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 nom. Oh, how cool would that be with, you know, in space, and then these tentacles going from system to system. That would be kind of weird. Okay, you are done with your... Okay. Let's go here and let's help the Deep One cult. Because having some extra agents running around that are messing things up would be great. Yes, we got another 18%. Nom-noms. All the nom-noms, guys. Space! The courtier completes infantry farming community. New faces join the harvest, telling tales of travel from afar and following a new faith unheard of in the farming community. While the locals are reserved and cautious, the newcomers are generous and unwaveringly polite. Especially the courtier. We can influence another holy order. And we have another seal broken. Yes! Maximum power increases. You gain an agent slot. Powers unlocked. Strength from below. Increases the task completion progress of one of your agents by 20 for a might challenge. Or withdraw an agent. Pulls an agent into the underground to the nearest tentacle or heart. The agent begins hiding and all attacking heroes lose track of them. Interesting. But gives more underground awareness. Doesn't seem so great, these abilities, but maybe. This could be nice, the strength from below. What does that mean with the challenge? Oh, it costs 2 power, of course. The creature can reach up and mangle those who would oppose its followers. Yes, English. It is a language. I am always surprised as well. As well as lend its colossal strength to their endeavors. Increases the task completion progress of one of your agents by 20. I was thinking it was 20. It's always 20 with those. For a might challenge. What is the might challenge? Must target an agent performing a challenge. Cannot be used. Oh! The challenge they are doing must be a might challenge. That's kind of garbage. Because the only ones who would are the orcs. That's the only ones who would have might challenges. So this is basically a useless power for us. Which I guess is fine. I only want plagues anyway, so it's cool. Sad though. I would like some more useful things. But anyway, thank you all for watching. This was the first part. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like. It really, really helps. Come to the Twitch, to the Discord. Don't forget to sub the YouTube channel to not miss any parts. Especially if streams are not for you. I will put parts up of most of my streams, or most of all of my streams, on the YouTube. So let's go. See you in the next one. Bloop bloop, everyone.